Hello and welcome to our new series, Games vs. Reality, where we take real-life science and historical facts and apply them to some of today's most popular video games. Let's jump right into Valve's spatial puzzler, Portal. For those of you that don't know, a portal gun works sort of like this.
I'm gonna work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just gonna wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you.
At first glance, it might look like technology like this is mainly Valve's creativeness, but theoretically, a portal gun, is actually possible. So today, we're going to focus on how a portal gun would be created in real life. To start off, we're going to need some basic knowledge about the fourth dimension. The best way to explain what the fourth dimension is to use a paper-thin or two-dimensional universe as a metaphor for our own. In order to bring this hypothetical two-dimensional universe into the third dimension, you would have to stack an infinite amount of these two-dimensional universes on top of each other to create a third dimension, depth. So to bring our three-dimensional universe into the fourth dimension, we would have to stack an infinite amount of three-dimensional universes into some other direction that we haven't thought of yet. Confused yet? Well, that's understandable. After all, the fourth dimension, by its nature, is incomprehensible to the human brain, so it's mainly just a theory. But we don't need to get this complicated, so we'll just stick to our two-dimensional universe to explain how portals would work. Let's say that we wanted to traverse this new two-dimensional universe of ours. We want to get from point A to point B. Basic logic would tell you that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. However, for our purposes, we're throwing that out the window. A straight line isn't fast enough or efficient enough for us. No, we want these 2 points literally on top of each other. So how do we do that? By folding the universe over and puncturing a hole. These punctures have been dubbed wormholes, and they would have to be created every time you pull the trigger on your portal gun. So if scientists know all this, why aren't they out creating portal guns right now? Well, every time you would create a portal, you would have to distort the very fabric of space and time, which, as it may sound, is a rather difficult process. It's very unlikely that this immense or even infinite amount of power needed to create such distortions would not be able to be contained within a handheld weapon. Scientists have speculated that the most likely place a wormhole could form would be at the very center of a black hole, known as the singularity. A black hole is an object so massive that not even light can escape its gravitational pull. The singularity would be at the very center of the black hole, and because of all the pressure from all of the mass being crunched into the center, it is said to be a point of infinite density. But there's just one problem. As you could probably figure out on your own, black holes are highly unstable. Some supermassive black holes have even been known to send out quasars, which are beams of pure energy caused by the sheer amount of force at the center of the hole. You could go with other theories such as antimatter or dark energy, but they're basically different pathways to the same problem. This infinite amount of energy can't be feasibly contained, especially in such a small space such as a gun. And so I regretfully inform you that portal guns, even though they do have some real science in them, do not stand up to all of the real challenges it presents. I'll leave you with a little bit of trivia. According to one of the writers working on Portal 2, Valve had intended for there to be a fourth kind of gel that would grant the user another special ability. The only problem was that players would experience motion sickness when using it. So, what did this gel do? You can post your answer as well as any other games you would like us to feature in the comments. Thanks for watching Games vs. Reality. We hope to see you next time.
No!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster.